Upbeat background music builds with intensity, narrator, voiceover. In the world of politics, words can be sharper than swords, and truth, when wielded by the right person, can bring down even the strongest facade. Today we witness a moment that left millions stunned, when Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett exposed a lie so bold that within just 15 seconds, Senator J.D. Vance's narrative began to crumble. This wasn't just a debate, this was a reckoning. Part 1. The stage is SET 032 3 o'clock. Cut 2 news clips. Debate footage. Capitol Hill scenes. Narrator, J.D. Vance, once hailed as the hillbilly elegy author turned conservative senator, has been climbing the ranks of right-wing politics with charm, controversy, and calculated commentary. But like many who rise fast in the world of power, he built parts of his empire on shaky ground, half-truths, media spins, and carefully rehearsed soundbites. Enter Jasmine Crockett, a rising Democratic star, attorney, fierce advocate, and not someone who takes kindly to being misled. The stage was a heated congressional hearing, where tensions were already high. Vance had made a bold claim, one that painted Democrats as out-of-touch elitists, and himself as the defender of real America. But there was just one problem. His claim was a lie. And Crockett, she came prepared. Part 2. The lie unravels. 3 o'clock to 6:30. Cut to hearing room. Dramatic reenactment or footage of exchange. Narrator, Vance had said confidently that Democrats had no interest in addressing working-class struggles, that they were too busy pushing woke nonsense to care about jobs, inflation, or education. He even cited a bill twisting its purpose to fit his narrative. But Jasmine Crockett didn't just rebut, she exposed. Jasmine Crockett clip. Senator Vance, either you didn't read the bill, or you're hoping the American people won't. Zoom in on shocked reactions in the room. Narrator, with that one sentence, silence. Then, she pulled out the exact document Vance referenced, and read it word-for-word. It wasn't a bill about gender ideology or liberal brainwashing. It was a workers' relief package, backed by both parties, aimed at revitalizing rural infrastructure and increasing access to education in underfunded communities. Crockett clip. You claim to stand for the working class, yet you vote against them every single time. Part 3. 15 seconds of truth. To 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Narrator, the moment took just 15 seconds. That's all the time it took for Jasmine to not only correct Vance, but to dismantle his credibility. Live on national TV, J.D. Vance sat frozen, papers in hand, clearly unprepared for a response that had receipts, facts, and fury all rolled into one. Analyst voiceover, in just a few words. Crockett reminded us of what truth and leadership really looks like. She didn't insult, she didn't deflect, she exposed. The clip went viral in minutes. -10 million views in the first hour. #Crockett Crush trended across platforms. N for J.D. Vance. A PR disaster had begun. Part 4. The Empire Crumbles. 9 o'clock to 15 o'clock montage. News headlines, tweets, interviews with political commentators. Narrator, within hours, reporters began digging deeper into Vance's claims, not just from that day, but from months of speeches and statements. The results were damning. Fact-checkers exposed 3 more recent claims as misleading or false. His approval rating among independents dropped 9 points in a single week. Several blue-collar organizations that once supported him publicly withdrew endorsements. Then came the bombshell. An internal memo leaked, revealing that Vance's staff had knowingly drafted his speech using cherry-picked data. That's not just dishonest, that's political suicide. Part 5. Why this matters. 15 o'clock to 19 o'clock. Narrator, this wasn't just a win for Jasmine Crockett, it was a moment of accountability in a system that too often rewards spin over substance. In a world where media, manipulation, half-truths, and polarizing narratives dominate, Crockett reminded the nation of something important. That facts still matter. That calling out dishonesty is not partisan, it's patriotic. And that sometimes, all it takes is 15 seconds to expose years of deception. Part 6. The Aftermath. 19 o'clock to 22 o'clock. Narrator J.D. Vance tried to recover. He went on interviews, blamed liberal media bias, called Crockett aggressive and unprofessional, but the damage had been done not just to his reputation, but to the trust of the people. Meanwhile, Jasmine Crockett's star continues to rise. She's now being considered for key committee leadership roles. Her social media exploded, with support not just from Democrats, but from moderates and even conservatives who respect straight talk and integrity. Outro. 22 o'clock to 24 o'clock. Music softens. Slow zoom on Capitol building. Narrator, in politics, moments like these are rare, but they matter. Jasmine Crockett didn't just win a debate, she held the line. She proved that truth has power, even when whispered against a wall of lies. And for J.D. Vance, it's a lesson written not in books, but in the ashes of a crumbling political empire.